34 survivors. 60 head-to-head games of endurance and skill. This is Slate's World Cup of Dead by Daylight survivors.
That's always nice when the sun's out on a winter's day. Well, again, I hope the temperature is as manageable as possible for everyone. Meg, opt in to use Sprint Burst immediately. As is so often the case, there is Sadako. So it's an Onryo game to kick us off. Sprint Burst, a pretty good perk to have against Sadako. A lot of what she does is trying to take you unawares, hit you off the gen. Meg has sort of an inbuilt flee the gen perk there. Question becomes, can she regain it? Can she lose her exhaustion before Sadako heads over it? We shall see, we shall see. 3 perks that could have impact here with Meg. It's one of the reasons why she was favoured heading into this tournament. Adrenaline, obviously, for end game preservation is huge. Quick and Quiet can see some use as well. There is Sadako. Up on the balcony. Kicks the door in, but isn't heading over to the gallows just yet. Chasing Zarina, she is. Zarina down. Does Sadako pick up? Or oh. Well, it's a moot point, because there goes Merciless Storm. Not expecting it was Meg. Blew the skill check immediately. That's a tough situation. Situations like that, you can't mope, you can't be sorry for yourself. You have to just move to your next gen, aim to be productive elsewhere. I think there was a kick maybe on the upstairs gen, the gallows. Question now becomes, is there someone moving in for the unhook? Can't quite see, and she's not gonna fall victim to the bystander effect here. Ah, it's one of these. You got down from gallows, can you take her away? You do not want to fall into a trade trap here. That's exactly what you're going to have to do. Tough. And the Meg here has put herself in danger. Not made any allies with the Merciless Storm play. And now relying on the team to save her from the hook. There is the hook. One thing we are concerned about as we head into this day 4, it is one day until rank reset. If ever there were a time for killers to properly hone their craft, to try and boost their grades, it would be today. So don't be surprised if you have some fearful games here. There is the opportunity for a save. Zarina getting into a locker, does head over. There goes your first gen. A tough situation, for sure. Don't really want to use Sprint Burst yet, if you can avoid it. Gonna amble over here. Receive a heal. And should have time, hopefully, to reciprocate. Okay. Do you know what? Meg's gonna use Sprint Burst. Oh, God. Just found the Onryo there. Not gonna fall into the trap that Zarina fell into. Gonna make sure you're keeping eyes on the killer. Make sure they're not moving around the other side of the loop. Fake that out, move around. Did Sadako fall for that? Not a bit. Do that, fake it out. Not a bad move at all, she did fall for that one. Meg can keep on going here. There will be a pallet here. Do you get to it? Ah, they just get the injury and avoid the stun. That's remarkable. They are going to kick. I think Meg hoping she can get to the other pallet now. It's going to be close. Taking the hypotenuse is Sadako. Just burning, running around. Elicits the whiff. Nice job by Meg. Fake that out. Move around again. Going over. Well played by Sadako. But Meg still has a fair bit of distance here. Going over again. Well played. You fake it out this time. You come back. Oh, and it just elicits another whiff. What a play this is from Meg. This might be bringing the game back for the team. Over the pallet. Not quite. But what a run. What a run that was. Is that going to be a flashlight? It's a flashbang. It will connect. What a play from Zarina. Unbelievable. Out of left field. Getting the flashbang, and now we go again. Sadako has to take the chase. Oh, it's a horrible sandbag. Wasn't really paying attention. Fake it out. Move around. Not going to do too much there, and down she goes. Great play still, though. Just unfortunately, with a depleted saloon and pallets gone, it was a bit of a dead zone over there. And there we go. That will get 3 gens. And we've been saying all tournament long that 3 has been something of a magic number. Able to eke out a win on the back of 3 gens. We will see. What do you mean, Stephen? What do you mean? Hello to you. Have some loot for breakfast, please. That was good. I'm glad we got something on the board there. Because up to that point, it'd just been a couple of hooks and a merciless storm blown skill check. Not the ideal situation. Right, so you've got a couple of gens over here. Oh my god, look at this. Our merciless storm skill check is now in the... well, it's left the gen to regress to nothing. That's so tough. Oh, that's been there a while, Stephen. Yeah, no, I make no apology. You gotta big yourself up in this line of work. Yeah, a heal would be decent. I appreciate it a great deal. Thank you, www.jamie. World Wide Web Jamie. I might add World Wide Web to the beginning of my usernames. I remember watching a stream in summer when it was 40. What a change. I remember streaming in summer when it was 40. And I'll tell you what, I'll take this every day of the week. Horrible times. Especially in this flat. The reason this flat is actually not too bad during this weather is the exact same reason it was almost unlivable during the summer. I would have loved some commitment there. I've countered that pretty effectively, but you get the pallet, you're running on through. They're going to respect the pallet. They're going to walk back. Oh, good move, well played. I think we have to go Killer Shack. We have to maybe not burn the pallet just yet. There they are. Do burn it now. They are going to kick. Looping for your life, looping for your tournament is Meg. There's Adrenaline, there's a 5th gen. What a clutch burst of Adrenaline for Meg. So you've got 5. Can you get 6? And in doing so, keep yourself in the tournament. This is such an important gate here. What a game it's been from Meg. Mr. Worldwide, I am. Couple of injuries over yonder. There's a gate 99. Obviously on death hook here. Meg's not going to risk anything at all. Opening the gate. Running in protection here. What a play. Well played from Meg. An all-round performance and very, very deserving of the full 6-pointer. So that confirms it. Meg will not be eliminated in round 2. We'll get at least a point, and a point will be enough to keep her in the fight. But obviously, she'll be hoping for the full 3 points there. You know, because I've been in situations where I'm like, these seem like a pretty radical and tubular bunch. I'd like to start a little discussion up here, but you just don't know the way in, do you? You don't know. I mean, hello. It seems a little bit overused. It isn't. You can say hello if you want. Do you know what I mean? You wanna hit him with some fresh chat, but sometimes fresh chat can be hard to come by. Your weight here. Oh, okay. Do you know what? They puzzled out the situation, and fair play to him. Do you reckon lethal pursuer, maybe? Yeah, well played. Okay. Well, we shouldn't have done the little hide by the gen technique there, and we got punished for it. That's okay. Well, up goes Felix, and that is a massive blow to his chances there. He doesn't need the full 6. That's not going to help. Having said that, Meg had something approaching a slow start. Was able to bring it back. The Felix camp here will be hoping that he can do the same. I'm physically unable to do introductions, so I just end up inserting myself into the flow. I hear you, and that is a skill. That is a skill for sure. Now, are we going to get tunneled? We're not going to get tunneled. Beautiful stuff. It's going to get on this gen immediately. Where does Blight go from there? Rushing along the ways down there. Does take the chase. Adam taking a hit. And they've seen this gen, haven't they? And they've been blast mined on that gen. Well, that's okay. I think what Felix is going to focus on, as he has a rummage around here, is would love to find a med kit and get healed up, or find a comrade. One or t'other. The chest search not bearing much fruit right now. Been a really unfortunate set of games for chests. They've been elusive, ever elusive. Head over here. There is one. There is one. You're praying you can find a medkit here. The chest is not what you wanted, especially a common rarity chest. This will make the best use of it that he can. Work on this gen. But it just seems like a bit of a disjointed effort from the team, doesn't it? Everyone on different gens, no one really resetting. Tough game so far. Lethal without a doubt, I would not be surprised. Hello, Liquid. Radical, reporting this stream for extremism. Oh, dear. There should be a distinction between watching the stream but not chatting, just having it open, muted for the viewer count. I hear you, I hear you. I hear different things on what counts for the viewer count. Like if having it muted does or doesn't. It's all very strange, all very mysterious. Oh, there's a chase happening. Over there. We've got to move in for the unhook then. We've not got time to heal up, I don't think. Was that a rush? There was something that happened to that gen just then. As the pickup occurred. I mean, my lord, this is looking rough, isn't it? They presumably rush over here. But then Adam maybe took a chase. Oh, that'll be it. Okay, so infectious, we know. That will not be a slug. They're going to pick up. Oof. Well, how do you bring back a game state such as this one? Try to hide around the snowman. Not gonna do anything much there. And this is looking like an easy win for Meg. Will it be the first 0 score put up by Felix? We have had all these games. We've not had a game state where not a single gem pop. This looks like it very much might be that one. Hustling basement hook very close to death. Can Adam get there in time? Oh no, look at that. Adam stood stoic, speechless. Wasn't quite there for the save. Less than 1/10 of a second off, you have to imagine. There goes Rebecca. And Blight wants to put this to bed. It makes sense. And there we go. That will be the first 0 of the tournament. That is stunning. And Felix waves goodbye. Well, well, well. It's a very strong play. A very strong play. And that will be the first 0 of the tournament. That means Meg is right back in the running. A 6 gem performance there gives her 3 points. Felix has the first L of his tournament and no gen score to add.